XRP is about to reach its all-time high this year, and things are looking up for this crypto. It's almost 1 year since the lawsuit against XRP was filed, and things haven't ever been this brighter. This crypto is set to become the next crypto millionaire maker, and that's going to happen in the next couple of months or even weeks. There's so much to talk about today, so sit back and relax as I break the week down for you. Don't touch that dial until the end of this video. What's up, guys? Welcome to MoneySide, your favorite crypto channel. Now, if you're new here, please hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you get updates when we drop a new video. To my MoneySide gang, welcome back. Don't forget to smash that like button if you find this video informative and comment in the section below. Now let's get down to business. Digital Asset Buy shared a line of thought that was quite interesting. He said in a tweet, the man speaking was at the SEC from 1986 to 1990. The woman on the right is in the Wall Street Blockchain Alliance. They know what they're talking about. Ethereum got the free pass because it was too big to fail. Follow the money. Have you noticed that the current trial is nothing close to being fair? Yep, I said it. If Ethereum is too big to fail, what does that mean for any crypto that doesn't have such a market cap? They'll easily get hanged for issues that are currently happening in the crypto community with the big cryptos, right? From my perspective, I believe that the SEC is simply trying to slow down Ripple because they noticed the potential this company has, and that's completely unfair since there are other cryptos that are actually stepping out of line. The SEC is announcing to the public that they are biased, and that will only depend on how big the crypto is. Rosalind Layton also noticed the same thing and shared her thoughts in a tweet that said, "Why was Ethereum blessed while its rival, Ripple, was sued? Why does Coinbase get a Wells notice while Aave gets a pass?" It's time to end this SEC clarity charade on crypto. That's when you will instantly realize that the game is rigged. An exchange as huge as Coinbase gets a notice, yet it's one of the most significant players in the market. No one can deny that Coinbase has and still is a good place to get information about the latest cryptocurrencies in the market and which cryptos you should invest in. Coinbase, for years since its launch, has maintained a steady growth, and it's become one of the most reliable crypto exchanges to this date. Now, why would the SEC go for such a big company and a major player if they didn't have an ulterior motive behind it? Truth be told, what is actually happening in the limelight is just a facade. We crypto enthusiasts are playing checkers, while the SEC is playing chess on the same board. That is why it takes an extra keen eye to know that there's something fishy happening. Now hear me out for a second. Why is the SEC in bed with the big whales of the fiat market? Their plan is to slow down Ripple so they can invest into the coin as much as possible. The SEC knows that they're going to lose this battle, but they want to slow the coin down so that major players can invest into it. That includes the whales in the crypto market. The other reason that the SEC might be slowing down this crypto is so they can get ready to launch their own CBDC. We already know that the government is currently working on its own coin, the Fed coin. The next wave in the crypto world is obviously CBDCs next to NFTs. And when that happens, the whole crypto space will be hit by a load of crypto laws that could potentially lead to the downfall of some crypto. The SEC noticed that the CBDCs are a powerful tool and the perfect way to enter the crypto market. That's why the government wants to have full control of this section of the crypto world. Imagine if ever Ripple signed a deal with the America's central bank and create a CBDC pegged to the dollar. That would be a complete game changer, and this company would rule the whole crypto world. That is why the SEC is breathing down Ripple's neck, so they can back down from this plan. But from what we've seen happen to Ripple in the past, this crypto is quite resilient. It has the potential to withstand just about anything, including the current lawsuit. That is why it's the perfect investment in the crypto world. This isn't financial advice, but from what I've seen with Ripple, it's the perfect time to invest in XRP. This crypto is about to hit that 2-digit mark and keep soaring even higher. Chances are this coin's race to the moon will happen within this month. That means you have a limited window period to enter into the market before this coin heads straight to the moon. Jack the Rippler shared his thoughts in a tweet stating, "Boom! CBDCs will take years to be rolled out, while stablecoins and crypto assets are already here. This makes it even more urgent to start. XRP is going to be used as a settlement tool by banks before the launch of CBDCs." And that's just the start of what XRP is about to do. This coin will head straight to the top in the next few months and will likely continue to soar even higher. Even though XRP is facing a lot of opposition, thanks to the current lawsuit, I don't think the SEC can hold Ripple for too long. Eventually, and possibly soon, this lawsuit will be over, and the obvious victor is Ripple. CBDCs are the next wave in the crypto world, and Ripple is at the center of it all. And that's not all. This coin is about to get relisted on Coinbase. Crypto Bull highlighted this in his tweet saying, "Breaking Coinbase offering XRP for remittance service. Looks like a relisting is in the near future." There are rumors that Coinbase is about to relist XRP. Additionally, Coinbase has a new feature which makes it possible for users to send each other XRPs and USDCs. There's a fee that will apply if and when the cash is sent to a non-Coinbase account. And that obviously stirs up an even deeper story about what will happen with Ripple even if the SEC is still holding them in court. When that happens, users in the crypto and fiat community will trust this coin even more, and that will potentially drive this coin's price through the roof. Even though the SEC has slowed down the future of Ripple in the US, this coin is still thriving in other parts of the world. Ripple isn't about to back down now that it's solidified its presence in different markets, including the Asian market. Ripple is currently signing partnerships with all the major players in both sides of the coin. Currently, this coin is partnered with banks in Asia to help create the perfect cross-border network. And guess what? That will happen over the RippleNet framework, which is powered by XRP. I've discussed this in several of my videos that RippleNet cannot exist without XRP and vice versa. Most people imagine that XRP is independent from RippleNet, which is actually not the case. These two coexist to form the ultimate blockchain that can host CBDCs and also connect crypto to fiat. More importantly, XRP is the centerpiece of this two worlds. XRP is going to reach $10 to $50 in minutes. Then 95% are going to sell their XRPs. Only 5% of all holders will create generational wealth. Jack the Rippler shared this tweet that highlights what is about to happen in the next few months and within minutes. When XRP starts its bullish run, it will not stop. This coin is set to make waves to the top. Aside from banks, this coin is currently working on the next level of features to add to their portfolio, including NFTs. That means within the next couple of months, XRP will be as unstoppable as Ethereum. If the lawsuit isn't over by then, that court case will be nullified. There won't be a charge against this coin because it will be too powerful and big. And if in the case the SEC continues to push Ripple to the corner, the company will likely shift its headquarters to other parts of the world, for instance, Asia. I mean, they don't have any reason to stay in the US if the government continues to push them away. More importantly, this coin has a bright future in the Asian market, which is also considerably vast. That said, time now for us to take a look at the technical analysis. Before we get started on the analysis, hey, get rid of your moon boy mentality and no emotions for these dips and corrections. We cannot rule out bearish scenarios, but remember, dips are for buying. People are so focused on the hourly or daily time frames that they get emotional on every dip. Take a step back to the weekly and monthly time frame and see why I'm so bullish now. Stop looking at the short-term dips and rises. Short-term is irrelevant for the move that is coming. You can't be emotional in these markets, any of them, stocks, forex, crypto, real estate, etc. You will lose this game following the news and doing what the majority does. News creates emotions. Everything you need to know are on the charts. News is manipulated by the elites, and they take advantage of emotions. Stop listening to the news and pay more attention to the charts. Numbers don't lie. Don't follow the majority because the majority is going to lose in the end. And gang, don't buy the hype when everyone is buying. Instead, buy the fear when everyone else is selling. Everything is on the chart. Cryptocurrencies are on the verge of exploding higher. Dips and corrections are normal and needed in a bull market and are buying opportunities. Huge gains opportunities in the coming months. Never trade blindly. Use multiple indicators to make calculated decisions. That means trade with no emotions, guys. Compare the MACD cross and the price the last 4 years. Last two cross, XRP did a 14 to 76 times. Stochastic RSI, short-term bearish, but momentum is still bullish above the 20 level, awaiting to cross bullish again before skyrocketing higher. The RSI, well, it's been bouncing off this trend line for the last year and a half, still highly oversold. Be fearful when others are greedy, and greedy when others are fearful. That's a quote. from Warren Buffett. Hey, please keep in mind we're not a licensed financial advisor. All videos on this channel are intended for entertainment purposes only. Hey, tell me what you think in the comments section below and let's have a conversation. As always, I thank you for watching. I appreciate you. Don't forget to like this video and to click on that subscribe button below. Turn on notifications, that way you get informed whenever we post our amazing content. Thanks again. Have a great day, and we'll look forward to seeing you in the next video.